Hello, I got a psychic story to tell you. It's about when I was at the plasma center, and so I donated my plasma like 15 times, and each 15 times people would be stagnant and like they would be detained, so they would listen to my bullshit, and I would be able to pick up psychic visions from them. So here you go. Like it happened all in a row, so many things, but when I went in. Okay, when they pricked my finger, the girl there, she had an aunt, and I could see her in spirit in the corner, and that she moved in with her mother-in-law, and her cousin moved in with her at her mother-in-law's house. And I told her how her boyfriend looked and everything, and how her cousin looked, and how her aunt also looked, and she was standing right there in front of, on the corner on the right side, in front of me. And then she was on the left in the desk, and I told her about how all that and what some of her furniture looked like, and that was really cool. And then later, I was with somebody else who worked there, and I think that girl was an Aries and or something like that. But the next girl was a Aquarius, and I told her, do you have a brother, and is he Aquarius? Did he kill himself? As I'm seeing him right now. And she's like, yeah, how'd you know? And he did. And I'm like, well, I do psychic readings and stuff. Like, this is like the intuitive Aquarius side. And I'm a Pisces and cusp Aquarius too. You know, most telepathic spirits talk clear Aquarius like. And then when I was trying to, after I donated the plasma, I was walking around the place inside to sit down to wait for my money or whatever. And then, like, when I was doing that, I saw an angel around this girl on the right side, and the angel told me it was always on the right side. And she came to me, and I was like, hey, what's your astrology sign? She's like, Taurus. I'm like, oh, that's my favorite sign of all signs. I'm married to all Taurus and stuff like that. And I said, I don't care what you think about me, but I just wanted to let you know that I saw an angel floating around you on the right side. And she said she's always on your right side. She goes, my right side. And she went like this and showed me her shoulder blade with the angel tattoo on it. And I was like, oh, that's great. And then she left. I'm like, there's anything better to do. Yeah, all right. And then as I was sitting down, I saw this girl right in front of me sitting there. She had brown long hair and brown eyes, and she was heavyweight, and she was really pretty. And I asked her, "What's your astrology sign?" And we found out that she was a Virgo. And then all of a sudden, before before all this, I saw it because I was cycling juice like in a row. There was a spirit around her right here, like in front of her and inside of her bubble, and I asked her, I was like, and it told me, I'm her mother. I'm a Capricorn cusp Aquarius, and I was like, is your mom passed away? Does she have blue eyes, fair faucet, feathered, blonde hair, and does she look like an 80s mannequin? And is she a Capricorn cusp Aquarius? And she says, you know something? My mom is passed away, and she was in astrology. Her birthday was January 20th, whatever that is. And I was like, that's right in the middle of Capricorn cusp Aquarius. It's like, that's confirmation right there, and that's how that happens, and that's how that works. And when I left outside there, it wasn't even done. Once this girl walked in, and I asked her what her shadow sign was, and she said Sagittarius. And that was like, this is the beginning actually, when I walked in. I asked her what her sign was, Sagittarius. And I said, I'm going to start trying to do psychic reading on you. And I did, and I forgot what I told her, but I was right about it. And then when I left outside, though, last day, another time, there was this girl outside, and I saw this girl around her, a spirit that looked exactly like her, and her name was Tracy. And I was like, hey, Tracy? And I was just talking to the spirit. Was paying more attention to the spirit than the girl the spirit around her. And I was like, it's like your spirit is outside of you, just perhaps projecting. And is your name Tracy? And she says, no, that's my twin sister's name. Maybe that's what you're seeing. And she is dead and all this stuff. And I'm like, wow, I'm really seeing your twin sister? And she's like, yeah, I've seen her before too. I'm like, she's around you right now. And I told her about how she needed her kidney filtered out. That's why she was there, to get her kidney filtered out through donating her plasma too. It's good for kidney. And I told her like what happened to her dead sister Tracy, and I was talking to her, and she was talking to me, and I just don't remember everything, but I told her how she died and everything, and how she looked and everything. And it was like, okay, bye Tracy, whenever she had to go. It was like I was talking to her, truly there with her, and she was kind of around girl looked just like her twin. And I forgot what their signs were, but they told me. Oh, it was a story of love. That's real true stories, okay? I can pause and reading.